This is called I Is. I has always smelled the smell of I's skin and tasted the taste of I's tongue pressed against girls I doesn't want to remember. I tells I we come from Ohio in the smiling pictures that don't move. I asks I why. Is I? Is I? In Yosemite dreams, I falls and I wakes up happy. I is where I cannot be. I is why I cannot close my eyes. Close my eyes. Take I where I cannot be. This one's called The Birds and the Bees. My car once broke down in Manitoba, 40 miles from the closest town, because a bee flew into the max airflow sensor. I turned the key and pressed the gas, and a swarm of honeybees poured out of the air vents, lifted my car, and dropped me 3,000 miles west, perched on top of a frozen waterfall outside of Valdez, Alaska. The queen bee looked me in the eyes and said, "I'm alive." Honey spilled from her mouth. I licked it from the carpet floor. The car fell 120 feet and landed, wheels down on the road. A redfoot tree springs 300 feet from my belly button. I thank my mom. The doctors say that if the roots inch any closer to my spine, I'll lose the ability to see mosquitoes and yellow lights. My right foot turns into the corpse of a raven. I yank and jerk my knee up and down. Lifeless wings flop, not flap. I can't fly. My left foot birthed a live one, though. It flapped its wings, but couldn't get any lift, so I cut it off with a rusty Swiss Army knife. Bird blood and my blood looked the same. I always wanted a pet, but it would be a crime to keep a bird. Does the caterpillar die? If it does, maybe I'll come back too, as a bird. On Kodiak Island, bald eagles dive bomb dumpsters and invade the landfill. It's the only time the American narrative has made sense. The CIA lost a nuclear device in the uterus of the goddess Nanda Devi while they were trying to listen to the Chinese. The umbilical flow will poison 500 million people. Rivers. My girlfriend's tears taste like saltwater taffy. She cried when we left the desert. I broke down bawling in the Yukon after I yelled at my mom on the phone and the traffic wouldn't get out of my way. I took my hands off the wheel, closed my eyes, and started to count. I is a coward and only got to 7. If life is a stable conception of identity over time, I has died 5 times already and is planning on 6. God and Adam have been fingering each other for 500 years in the Sistine Chapel. That's the real sex scandal the church is covering up. You know, we walk alongside hundreds of handless gods every day. Rivers, flowers, trees, the birds and the bees. But I also saw a Hindu god once with 90 fingers. I don't know what that means, but after playing with one finger for 500 years, Adam was probably ready for more. I grabs Adam's finger, pulls it from the